I love reading and talking about the Apostle Paul in the Bible. He's one of my heroes because everywhere he went, he told his story. He was being beaten, dragged, stoned, and he was still telling his story. He was shipwrecked, and he was telling his story. Stories are incredibly powerful. And so I want to tell you a little bit of how I got here, and why you're here, and why Senator Guillory came here to help me out in the campaign. So I'm a small business person, entrepreneur kind of guy. I'm an HR consultant, and I've been doing that for about 30 years. And I was just about ready to launch into a new program, a new concept I was putting together. And I got a contact from Joe Webb. And Joe Webb was talking about looking for a candidate for Congress. And the reason why Joe came to me is because this guy over here that's talking, Peter, said that I'm a good conservative guy, right? So Joe said, okay, Casper, we'd like for you to think about running. And I said, I'd like for you to think about going away. Leave me alone. I'm not interested. I'm not a politician, don't want to be a politician, don't like politicians, and I don't even like you right now, so go away. So then several weeks later, I went to the Western Conservative Summit, and I saw Joe again. But I was ready for Joe this time. This time I had all my list of reasons why I cannot be this guy he's looking for. And I had that list, and I also said, oh, and also my wife will not let me. Right? So Joe said, well, I can't help you with the wife thing, but those other reasons aren't really good reasons, Casper. And I'm saying, this is not good. I'm telling myself, this is not good. Because I kind of was not really truthful about the wife thing. So now I'm stuck. So to make a long story short, my wife and I met with Joe. And, he said some things that started to resonate with my spirit. So I told him we think about it. We pray about it, right? That's the easy way to get out of anything. So I'll pray about it, right? The challenge was I prayed about it. And I didn't get any no's. I didn't get any stop. Don't do it. First of all, my current position is with the American Conservatives of Color. I'm the president of that organization. And we have traveled around the state for over 3 years. I have personally traveled around for over 3 years, delivering 2 messages. One to the minority community. You have to change the way you're doing business. You cannot keep voting lockstep for the same party over and 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 expect different results. No one in this room should be able to look at me because my skin is darker and know how I'm going to vote. Think about that. If you come across a white person, Caucasian, whatever you want to say, if you meet that person, before they start talking, do you know how they're going to vote?
Sometimes.
Very rarely do you know. Until they open their mouth. And once they open their mouth, you say, okay, you're that or you're this. But if you look at the average person of color, black person, brown person, whatever, it's a pretty safe bet. 90% is going to go one way or the other, right? That's a travesty. I think that's probably one of the most saddest things that I've ever seen in my life. And I've talked to people, and people have attacked me online, telling me that I am a sellout for voting or leaning towards conservative or Republican. And I'm saying, where is it written that black people have to vote a certain way? So I'm not able to make a decision on my own. I have to go with the neighborhood, whatever the neighborhood wants, or whatever Al Sharpton wants. Are you kidding me? So we're delivering that message to the minority community. We're delivering same message to the Republican Party. You got to change the way you're doing business. You can't keep ignoring that group of people and expect for them to ever vote for you. You can't do it. Now, up until my candidacy, I've been talking to candidates, Republican candidates, about getting into the city. Guess how many Republican candidates have taken me up on that offer? Zero. Now I get to be the candidate and put my behind where my mouth is and get out there and do what I know needs to be done. So we're going to reach into the black and brown communities like no other candidate has ever done for a long, long time. All right?